Hey guys, today I'll be playing Berrywitched, where we play as a character who finds himself woken up in a supposedly cursed but worse by a girl who claims herself to be the Strawberry Witch. So let's start. Where in this game's gonna run, my gorgeous suicide, hard form, killing death, alrighty. Where I grew up, the folklore surrounding our neighboring forest was always filled with such intrigue. What some of us would give to enter that endless maze of trees, bushes, and the fog so thick it could trick your eyes. Not many children were allowed to go in by themselves, and many legends we heard helped deter us from the woods. One of the most prominent ones claimed that any living creature that found themselves lost within the forest was destined to die. This urban legend was only really used by parents to scare kids out of going into the woods on their own, but there have been real reports of people going missing inside these woods, never to be seen again. What drew the kids into these woods in the first place? The answer is surprisingly another urban legend. Rumor has it that a powerful witch lives deep within the forest, hidden amongst the trees and wildlife. She is said to have the power to be the one's deepest desires to fruition. What kid wouldn't dream of endless riches, popularity, or success? Her deepest desires were awfully promising. However, getting lost while trying to find the witch and succumbing to the forest's other legend, thought was terrifying. As I grew up, my fear of these woods grew less and less. I'm not afraid of what lies beyond these trees anymore. What lies beyond? There are many paths to avoid this fate, yet some have seemed to lead in circles, or just bring you nowhere. It's infuriating when you're trying to get to one place only to be back where you started. That rumor, it echoed into my mind as I wandered aimlessly for what seemed to be hours. My legs were growing weak from the bumpy path I walked on. I'm calm, I'm fine, everything will be fine. Despite saying these things to myself, I noticed my hands were shaking. I was lost deep into the forest. Damn these winding paths. Choosing to heed my legs' request for rest, I sat down against a tree nearby. The cold, thick air felt almost refreshing as I sat there. Over time, my eyes beckoned for a rest as well, and I complied with their demands. My vision slowly fades to black. Hello? Hello, are you alright there? I hear a feminine voice call out to me. My eyes still closed, I felt a sharp pain in my head. A headache? My body felt in a different position from where I last left it. I could feel the cool grass beneath my head, but I don't remember lying down. I opened my eyes to finally greet the mysterious voice. Oh, you're okay, thank goodness. I was starting to get worried. The girl with bright pink hair and even brighter disposition met my gaze. She was hovering over my body, kneeling next to me. Her smile felt warm and comforting. She emanated the smell of freshly baked bread and strawberries. It smells pretty good. The more I thought, the worse the pain in my head became. Ow. I groaned in pain, slowly gathering the strength to stand up once more. Oh, careful there. Here, let me help you. The girl held onto my arm and supported me as I stood up. My legs still ached and my head hurt. Nothing bad seemed to happen to me. Right, there would be no chance of those silly legends being true. I looked over at her, noticing her fancy attire. What an odd girl. What was she doing out in the forest dressed like that? I suppose I shouldn't judge her so harshly. Her dress is cute, and she did just help me after all. Thank you. Who are you? Oh, my name is Strawberry. I'm at a bakery not too far from here. Bakery in the middle of the forest. Oh, she's most definitely the witch. What's your name, friend? Oh, we have to type in the name. Okay. It is... You know what? I was coming up with a random name. My name will be... Allie. There. My name's Allie. It's nice to meet you. But did you say your name was Strawberry? Yeah, my name is Strawberry because I'm the Strawberry Witch, silly. Regardless, it's nice to meet you too, Allie. Wait, did she just say witch? She didn't appear to be more spiritual kind. She looked more like a riding broomsticks, making potions, that kind of witch. Or perhaps was she the witch that I heard in the legends all those years ago? Golly, you look really worn out. Say, how about you come in and rest in my bakery for a while? You must be thirsty. I can get you something lovely to drink on the house. Okay, let's see. All these choices matter. Empty slot. Okay. And ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this is X. Okay, let's just go. This girl might seem strange, but God, was I thirsty. I had no idea how long I'd been out, but something to drink sounded so good right now. The allure that came from my inner child wanting to believe she was a witch from the legend persuaded me even more. The reason I came to the spores could always wait a little longer. Besides, she didn't seem like a threatening type of person. Thank you, I would love that, but first, could you tell me more about what you mean by a witch like you? How silly me. Probably don't have people like me where you're from. I'm a strawberry witch. My magic is centered around strawberries, plants, and all things sweet. I use my magic to make lovely treats and help in making people smile. So, no broomsticks? No granting someone's greatest desire, either? Her answer was a little disappointing. Still, I couldn't help but feel that there was something greater beneath the surface. No, although I suppose I could make a strawberry fly if I worked hard on it. I mean, that's cool too. Yeah, this girl was harmless at least. The witch enthusiastically led me through the winding paths of the forest. She repeated as though she knew every tree, bush, and rock with the back of her hand. As we walked, one question lingered in my mind. Why would you build a bakery in supposedly cursed forest? Surely it must be bad business to set up shop where people are too scared to go. Maybe that's where her witchy magic kicked in. Perhaps she had her own reasons that I simply can't see yet. I tried to rationalize the answers to each question that kept invading my head. My thoughts kept me so preoccupied that it was frankly a shock to me when we arrived at the location. What the? The house Strawberry led me to appeared to be entirely made out of cake, with a strawberry frosted on top of the candy-scented roof. It looked delectable. The appearance would be any child's greatest dream. A very creative, imaginative child with a particular sweet tooth, that is. Was it real? It all felt like an entirely different world. It was almost as if I had stepped foot into a fairyland. Walking through fields of strawberry bushes and closer to the house, I could see a sign that read, "The Strawberry Witch's Bakery." Ta-da! Here we are. What do you think of the exterior, Allie? It took me so long to perfect my magic in order to make everything this cute. I think it looks great. Actually, is it real cake? Is that real cake? Is it edible? I asked this out of curiosity alone, totally not because being out in the forest all by myself made me hungry. Huh? No, it's not real. Not real at all. Just a totally normal bakery made of normal bakery materials. So it's Please don't eat my house. Okay. Strawberry spoke in a panicked voice and began to fidget with her apron. The house was totally edible. She's a really bad liar, so I felt bad, so I decided to give her this at least. Right, totally inedible. Gotcha. Anyways, why don't I show you inside? The witch quickly guided me inside, whether that was attempts to keep me from eating the house or simply because she felt awkward and wanted to move on from the topic, I'll never know. It's probably a mix of both options. A warm rush of air brushed past my face upon entering the door of the bakery. The smell of fresh baked goods welcomed me further into the house. It was obviously apparent the strawberry theme resonated inside the building as well. Everything from the bright lights to the chairs, even the rug was shaped in a strawberry pattern. The walls separating the counter from the seating area were also made of strawberries. I didn't think they can grow vertically. Now I'm certain with the way they appeared on the wall it shouldn't be possible. I frankly wasn't sure whether to be impressed or concerned about what I had gotten myself into. Croissants, cakes, cookies, and more stocked the shelves. Many shapes and sizes. They all made my mouth water. Surprisingly, not all the baked goods my host had displayed were made of strawberries. It's good to have some variety, I suppose. Can I get you something to drink? I quite recommend our strawberry milk. Oh, or our strawberry lemonade. Those are the best. So much for variety. Only strawberry drinks? This girl is kind of funny with her extreme theming. Let's try strawberry lemonade. I personally don't like milk all that much. Can I have some strawberry lemonade? Honestly, strawberry lemonade sounded not only sweet but refreshing. I could really use that after such a long walk through the forest. Yes, of course. Go make yourself comfy, Allie. I'll be right back. With that, Strawberry pranced into the kitchen, humming a soft tune as she left. I took a moment to observe the room a little bit closer before sitting down, and my gaze landed on the spiral staircase in the corner of the room. Vines of strawberries wrapped themselves gently around the hand railing, ripe and fresh as all the strawberries around. I looked up curiously to see where the stairs may lead. In the corner of my eye, I could spot what seemed to be a bed. So she lived here as well? It's a bit odd to have the staircase to your room right in the middle of your bakery. I could hear her humming getting closer. She must be back by now. Launching to a boy looking like a snoop, I took a seat. She joined me shortly after, sitting across from me. Here you go. You must be thirsty, she said, setting down my drinks of a choice in front of me. I took a sip almost immediately. The cool, refreshing taste of strawberry lemonade immediately generated some lost energy I had. Thank you. This is awfully kind of you. Aw, don't mention it. I live to serve. She laughed melodically, saying to live to serve bit in an almost goofy, overly fancy voice. Just please let me know if you need anything, okay, Allie? Anything at all. She smiled at me. Her voice sounded genuinely concerned. It was mainly nice to feel someone so worried about me. I wasn't used to that feeling. The conversation slowly melted into silence. I should probably think of something to say. Can you tell me more about yourself? I have been curious to learn more about the witch. I feel like I've only gotten short tidbits or vague information thus far. Huh, me? Honestly, I'm a bit curious to learn about you. It really isn't much to me, honestly. Aw, that's not true, Sugar. I can tell you have a really sweet soul. I can see it in the glint of your eyes. There's a spark in there unlike any other I've seen. Despite the fact that I was certain she was just saying that to be nice, I couldn't help but smile softly as the girl spoke. You're too kind, truly. See, I just met B, but she was so nice to me. I didn't understand why. Enough about me, let's go back to you. Oh, right. Well, let's see. My hobbies are pretty obvious. I love baking and gardening with all my heart, especially baking anything that has to do with strawberries. Ha. Strawberries are your favorite fruit, I'm guessing. What? No, it's oranges. Just kidding. I let out a small chuckle at her humor. It was cute. She was cute. What else? Although I'm the Strawberry Witch, I'm still practicing new kinds of magic every day. Like recently, I've been really interested in the magic of granting wishes. Huh? Just like the legend? Maybe she is the witch that I've heard of after all. That's not all though. I'll admit, it is a little strange, but I've been working on the magic that can bring things to life in a whole new way. Like reanimating the dead? Oh, it's actually a bit more embarrassing than that. Here, this actually reminds me. I have a present for you. Excitement burst through her voice as she spoke, abruptly standing up from her seat. Wait, right here. She ran off, leaving me alone to question what was happening. A present? For me? But why? Once again, she had just met me. I didn't understand the reason for her kindness. Strawberry came back with a small pink box wrapped in a light green ribbon. Plopping it down in front of me, she gave me an excited smile. Go on, open it. It's for you. Hesitantly, I opened the gift box to reveal. Is this a plushie? No, silly, that's a straw bunny. You're a mix of bunny and a strawberry. One of my most recent creations of magic life. Life magic. Interesting. I just ate it. That's really messed up. I'll save that choice just to see what will happen. Let's accept the gift. I don't know why, its blank dark eyes look really creepy. Aw, hi there, little buddy. I smiled warmly and pet the strawberry's head with one finger. Wah? You're awfully adorable. Ha, thank you, Strawberry. I'll take care of them. Strawberry looked happier than ever seeing me and her straw bunny getting along. You better take good care of them, Allie. I'm trusting you. What? Aw. They like you so much already. Tiny straw bunny curled up nicely within my hand, making themselves comfortable. I like how we don't find any of this really weird. They were so tiny, I was afraid of accidentally crushing them or hurting them. Hey Allie, this is a little unrelated, but hypothetically, if you could wish for anything, what would you wish for? I froze for a moment. My wish, my greatest desire? It's something I can only accomplish on my own. I wouldn't ask that of you. Her delighted expression fell. The disappointment in her eyes was immeasurable. I'm sorry, I really should get going. Here, I really appreciate it, but you should probably keep little buddy here. Wawa? Oh, so cute. The strawberry clung onto my thumb. Straw bunny. But I managed to pry them off and set them down on the table. A sad smile arose on my face. I was going to miss both of them, but I knew I shouldn't stay. Wait, it's dangerous out in the woods at this time. Why not stay for the night? I have an extra... I cut her off before she could finish speaking. No, really, I need to go. I have something I came here to do. I'm awfully sorry. Please don't go. Thank you again for everything, Strawberry. Goodbye. I got out of my seat and made my way to the exit. But suddenly I felt something hard hit the back of my head, knocking me out instantly. Oh shoot. How'd she kidnap us? Ugh, my head. Why is it always a pain in my head? Picking myself up, I noticed I wasn't in the bakery anymore. I was looking at a bed in a room covered with a strawberry-themed furniture and a wallpaper. Despite not being inside the bakery, this room smelled greatly of freshly baked bread and strawberries. This had to be Strawberry's room, no doubt in my mind. Even more alarming, however, was that large vines were wrapped tightly around my entire body. Vines with strawberries growing off of them? What the hell was going on here? Why would Strawberry do this to me? God damn it, that's what I get for trusting a stranger. Was she going to kill me, or was she going to use me for some weird magic stuff I didn't understand? All I knew was that I had to escape. I had to get out of here, before she came back up to get me. I struggled against the vines, only barely managing to pry one of my hands off its fruit-scented grasp. That's when I heard a familiar sound come from the stairs. Awa? Little buddy, he whispered as they waddled closer to where I was tied up. Any chance you could help me out of this? The tiny strawberry bunny looked around from side to side, observing the room. I watched them as they hopped up onto the nightstand and used their tiny hands to push over a basket. The crash of the basket wasn't that loud, thankfully. Two items caught my attention that were within reach of my free hand. I only had time to use one. I had to think fast. Strawberry's eyes, gardening shears. Strawberry's diary sounds important. I should probably get onto that. But let's escape first. Gardening shears. The gardening shears were the obvious choice for my escape. I grabbed them without hesitation and started to cut each vine until I could worm my way out. Wawa? Shh, come on, little buddy. Without thinking, I scooped the straw bunny into my arms and carefully snuck down the spiral staircase. With each step, I feared more for what could happen if I got caught. I still didn't know why Strawberry had knocked me out, because she could be planning anything. I sure hell wasn't going to stick around to see what she had planned. Creeping down into the main bakery, a million thoughts of panic rushed through my mind. In the distance, I could hear the soft humming of my captor. It appeared to be coming from the kitchen. I tiptoed through the bakery to the door, my heartbeat increasing in speed. I froze in place upon opening the door, forgetting that these types of stores have bells attached to the doors. The humming in the distance stopped in an instant. I didn't have time to be careful anymore. I bolted through the door into the woods. Running through the fields of strawberries, I briefly glanced behind me for a moment. Oh god, she looks super scary. The sight I saw was certainly less than pleasant. Those eyes of hers, they looked like unlike anything I've ever seen. She looked like a true monster. Allie, you can't hide, Allie. She chased after me as I ran through the trees. I tried to lose her within the winding paths of the forest. I clung onto Strawberry for dear life. The sweat that emanated from my palms didn't help either. However... Wawa? Straw Bunny cried out, losing grip on my hands themselves. Oh no! Poor creature managed to slip out of my hands, rolling far, far behind me into a bush. I stopped for a moment to try and recollect them, but fear coursed through my veins upon hearing footsteps getting closer and closer. How was she so insanely fast? It was terrifying. I was being chased by someone with abilities I don't even understand. I'm so sorry, little buddy. I whispered before running like my life depended on it. My life did depend on it. My legs were still sore from earlier, but I had to push through. I couldn't let her catch me. Not like this. At one point, I had ran so much that I was certain that I had lost her. I looked behind me once more to be sure. I felt relief for a moment, but that relief was short-lived as I felt my feet stumble over a rock. Immediately knocked me unconscious. I slammed my head against the dirt path. Again. that was a bad idea. Hello? Hello, are you alright there? Ending 4 out of 5, the loop. So we're stuck in a loop? Man, why is that? Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go on and read Strawberry's diary to, get insight into who she really is. Right, Strawberry's diary. I grabbed the diary without thinking. Something in my gut told me that there'd be some sort of information, some sort of answer, something at all that would help me make sense of all this. With my single hand, I began flipping through the pages. Strawberry's diary, day 1. I finally did it. I proved myself enough with my magic to be sent on a special mission. He told me I'm finally ready to fulfill my purpose. I'm finally ready to make a good impact on the world. I bring this diary with me to fill out all my fun adventures. Apparently I'm being sent to some sort of pocket dimension. They said it would just be me for a while, but I know how to garden and bake, so at least food won't be an issue. I asked them what the purpose of the pocket dimension was, and they said that people with great desires often find themselves lost in forests like these. They get sent here, and my job is to help them fulfill their true desires. I'm not sure how good I'll be at fulfilling desires. I'm just a strawberry witch after all. I won't let anyone down. I want to fulfill my purpose no matter what. I'll bring a few books about wish granting to study up upon. I could really use any help I can get. I'm sure I'll find some way to help others, right? Day 5. I absolutely love my little bakery. So far no one has come yet, but I search every edge of this pocket world just in case pretty often. I'll admit I'm getting a little anxious out here by myself. I really hope that these people's desire sweet treats, They never did tell me what's supposed to happen after I help the people. I guess I'll just wander back into the forest and find their way out. I don't know. I'm sure I'll update this more often if I find an answer. Day 16. Someone finally came. A girl. A kind and pretty girl. She and I talked to my baker for a while, and I gave her absolutely every treat her heart desired. It was so lovely talking to another person after such a long, long time. I'm going to really miss her. She went back into the woods just now. I offered to let her stay longer, but she said she couldn't. She looked exasperated and despacent. There was a complicated look in her eyes I didn't quite understand. I hoped I helped her. I did everything correctly, right? Day 17. Oh my god. Oh god. The girl, Why? I found her by the lake, and she had... Oh god. She drowned. She's not alive anymore. Here one moment turned to absolutely nothing but an empty shell the next. What do I do? They didn't prepare me for this. Day 20. I'm starting to feel a bit better after all this. I'm sure it was an accident, right? I did everything I could. I just need to look forward. Tomorrow's another day and I'm going to help so many people. I still hear the girl's voice sometimes. I only talked to her once, but I miss her dearly. What happens if I can't help anyone? It's my job, my true purpose. I'm supposed to help these people fulfill their desires. I just have to keep trying. Day 42. Why does this keep happening? I'm really starting to freak out here. 3 new people have come and gone. None of them stayed for long. All of them, I found all of them. All of their bodies decaying in different places in different ways. One of them stabbed himself so many times it felt impossible to count. The stench of blood sank so much into the dirt. I can still smell it sometimes walking past that area. Besides the girl in the lake, I met another girl, equally kind, but I found her body covered in so many cuts and scars, she bled out far before I could have a chance to get to her. The others hung themselves. I still can remember seeing their silhouette through the trees. It was a horrifying sight, even more disturbing as how their bodies swung side to side with each gentle breeze. There's no one else out there. This just wasn't any mistake. This was on purpose. I'm gonna throw up. Day 89. I haven't been able to help anyone, not a single person. It all ends the same. No matter what I do or what I give them, the people always leave. They always... This pocket dimension, they sent me to a suicide forest. Everyone's greatest desires, it's to die. I found the most recent customer's note to prove it, saying exactly how all they wanted in the world was to die. I worked hard in trying to practice magic outside my expertise. I haven't had luck yet, but I'm getting desperate. Anything to make them stay. Anything to keep them alive and out of the forest. Day 136. Is it all my fault? I keep trying harder and harder to make staying more appealing to them. to make being alive more attractive, even just for one more day. Nothing works. Am I destined to be a failure of a witch? I keep studying more and more on wish granting, however it's still difficult to get a clear grasp on it. This is nothing like growing strawberries. It's so lonely out here in the forest. I started making small creatures just to have someone to talk to who won't find dead the next following day. I tried just making bunnies, but my magic, I just have to keep trying. Day question mark? I'm so tired. I've lost track of all the days. It's been so long since I've even wrote in here. For a while, I couldn't bear to even leave my bakery. I was terrified of something horrible happening, scared of seeing something terrible. I feel terrified every day of waking up and seeing someone new, someone I cared about, gone from this world. It is true that every person that steps foot to this bakery I care about. I keep thinking that maybe if I just try harder, if I'm nicer, if I give them anything they want, possibly things will be different. Maybe they'll stay. But maybe I'm just being selfish here. Do I want them to stay because I want them to be alive, or do I want them to stay because of lonely desperation? I haven't been able to save a single person. I don't think I'm that good of a person anymore myself. If I was a good person, things would be different. I would be able to prevent all this. But I can't do anything right. It all feels so out of my control. My mental state is worsening by the day. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I'm getting desperate. The page after that was ripped out. I closed the book. I had read enough. So that's why I'm in this predicament. Some relief overcame me as I realized she wasn't out for blood. Seems like the exact opposite. She was trying to prevent another death. Even if her methods of doing so were flawed. My deepest desire, my reason for coming here. She was right. Despite what I may have said in the past, I got lost in the forest on purpose. I had full intentions of ending my life from the moment I stepped into this pocket dimension. I've always clung on to these superstitions subconsciously. They always brought me back to my childhood, back to a time when things were easier. Now everything was a mess. Everything felt so hopeless, so out of my control. Strawberry's words in her diary, they resonated with me deeply. I can't put her through this pain again. No matter what I feel about my worthless life, she doesn't deserve to see another corpse. Gently put the book down the second I heard humming coming from the spiral staircase. Strawberry. Wawa? Oh, you're awake. Straw Bunny, you're here too. Golly. I'm awfully sorry about all this. I just kinda panicked and, well, I didn't want you to get hurt out there, so I didn't really think this through. Strawberry, it's okay. Do you think you can undo these vines? Well, I would really love to do that for you, Allie, but I can't risk you living out in the forest. Please understand, it's not safe out there. I have no intention of going to the forest. Strawberry looked a bit taken aback by my response. But I thought you... Forgive me, but I read your diary while you were gone. You've been truly kind to me, Strawberry. You've done nothing but show your kindness to others, but the world has only shut you out. I know how that feels. Strawberry looked down at the floor as I spoke. You've forgotten how to be kind to yourself, though. Other people's lives aren't your responsibility, and I hate those assholes who put you here knowing this would happen to you. Why are you saying this to me? I shouldn't be saying this to you. You came into this forest for a reason, but you've done nothing but to be kind to me and Straw Bunny. You're even trying to comfort me now, when I did horrible things to you. She started to tear up. You're so much more kind than you'll ever know. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve any of this. I may not know much about you, but whatever happened in your life to bring you to this place, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for making you stay. Strawberry lifted her hand, and as she did, the vines retracted and let me loose from their grip. I stood up and pulled Strawberry into a tight hug. Who knows the last time either of us had had one, and we both needed one. I felt her shakily hug me back, crying into my shoulder. I'm not going anywhere. I think I'd like to stay for a while, if that's okay. No, I shouldn't force you to. You're not forcing me to, I just want to. It's understandable though, you'd rather I not. No. No, I really would love to have you stay for as long as you desire. If that is, what you desire. smiled and put away from the hug. Strawberry slowly coming down and wiping the tears away from her face. What I desire. I think what I desire now is the company of someone like Strawberry. Someone who understands. Maybe, bit by bit, things could get better for the both of us. At least for now, we wouldn't have to be alone. Allie, you're going to eat all of our decorations. It's been quite a while since I've moved in with Strawberry and the Straw Bunnies. I can't exactly remember how long, though. Since doing so, I've noticed her mood greatly improving. She taught me how to bake and garden, and for me, I taught her about folklore and superstitions of different cultures. I've even watched her magic blossom improve. She can grant small wishes with ease now. I've seen some people come and go throughout the bakery. Some of them didn't have the happiest of endings. But we keep trying. Strawberry at least doesn't have to carry the burden alone, and she's doing a better job of not taking responsibility for it either. She has hope that one day things will be different. I'll admit her optimism has really rubbed off on me. Hello, Earth Allie. You're dozing off again. Sorry. Well, hey, if you're that worried about me eating too many strawberries, then you should stop growing such tasty ones. She laughed her sweet, melodical laugh. I'm glad you like them. Just make sure we have enough to decorate all these cakes, okay? Alright, I suppose so. Life wasn't going to get any easier. I still think about why I originally came here from time to time, but slowly I think things will be okay. Things will be okay for the both of us. Ending 5 out of 5, good ending. That is a good ending. It worked out in a way. Yeah. Basically, all the people that come here, this is just this type of forest that people just came here to end their lives. And she was sent here to grant their wish. I guess she wasn't sent here to, she was just sent here to just grant their wish in the end, but that is their wish. But I wonder why she was sent here to begin with. It's not a position that's really suited for her. Alright, moving on. Let's say, I don't know. Where I'm from, we don't really have witches. How can I trust you? Strawberry looked a bit dejected for my answer. I almost felt bad, but it was good to be cautious regardless of how sweet someone seems. The part of her that was very alluring. Internally, my inner child had hoped she was a witch from the legend. However, I couldn't forget the other superstitions of all those become lost in the forest are destined to die. Could this all be some elaborate trick, I wonder? But I promise, I'm not all those horrible fairy tales. I'm a strawberry witch. My magical specialty is anything with strawberry related. Although I could use my magical abilities to help my plants and make lovely, sweet treats that inspire the world. Or just inspire parts of the forest. I'm really not dangerous, honest. I'm just trying to help Allie. I suppose she does have a point. She doesn't really seem like a threat, if only a bit odd. I'll have to admit, part of me was a tad disappointed that she wasn't a witch of the legends. I suppose that's what I get for still believing in childish things like that, huh? It's not really like I had anything better to do anyways. I came into this forest for a reason, but a break from my journey wouldn't be hurt. Alright, thank you, I'll come with you. Okay, so we still decided to come with her anyway. Her eyes lit up at my response. It's almost as if she hadn't had a willing customer in a long time. Oh, thank you. I promise you won't regret this here. It's right this way. Alright, now I have a choice to eat our straw bunny. I don't want to do that, but it's a choice, so I'll just do it. Let's just eat it. What an odd choice for a snack. Making a strawberry look like a bunny was certainly creative. I'll give her that. Texture seemed much harder than a regular strawberry though, so perhaps it would be easier to eat in small pieces? Oh my god. Oh my god. Tearing apart the straw bunny, I noticed Strawberry's smile fade. I could have sworn I heard some sort of high-pitched squeak, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I was quite hungry after all. The witch had an expression that I now register as a complete discomfort and disgust as putting a small piece of strawberry in my mouth. What are you doing? The taste, it was exquisite, sweeter than absolutely anything I've ever had before. Wow, Strawberry, this is amazing. I spoke my praise, albeit with my mouth slightly full. Strawberry wasn't looking too well. I'll be right back. She quickly rushed off to the kitchen. I felt like I did something to cause her discomfort. I should follow her after her just in case. Oh man. No, where is it? I see Strawberry frantically opening every drawer and cupboard inside the kitchen, looking for something desperately. She even opened the massively sized oven, looking inside of it. Dummy, why would it be in the oven? I approached her closer as she continued her search. Strawberry, what's wrong? Stay back, please. Tears were streaming down her face. She looked as if she had witnessed a murder. I'm not sure what I did, but I'm sorry. How could you do that to a living, breathing creature? I trusted you. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Strawberries are meant to be eaten. The witch's expression suddenly became more blank. No, more shock feels more appropriate here. It was just a snack, right? Honestly, they were delicious. You should consider selling those in your bakery. Never had anything more delectable in my life. I was caught off guard mid-sentence when Strawberry grabbed the sides of my arms. She was strong, much stronger than she looked. Her grip was hurting me. Strawberry? Before I knew it, she began pushing me back into a corner. With one giant push, she threw me into the oven. I don't know, Strawberry should have just explained to us, like, it was inedible. Her oven? Fire scorched my skin immediately, putting my body into a complete shock. I could smell my flesh burning off of me. Soon I will be nothing but a burnt corpse. I struggled to get out of the oven, get out of the fire. Everything was so hot, so unbearably hot. I screamed in excruciating pain as the fire consumed me more and more. Slowly, Strawberry closed the oven. Ending 1 out of 5, Wicked Witch. She was really, really pissed. Like, let's be very cool to her. Let's just say, I don't want anything, thanks. I don't think I want anything. I spoke with a cold expression that caused Strawberry's smile to fall. But wasn't that the reason we came here in the first place, to get you something to drink? A mysterious self-proclaimed witch invites me into her house and offers me a drink, hoping for nothing in return. She may appear nice, but this was too suspicious. What if she put something in the drink? Whatever demise might befall me here was definitely not the way I want to go out. Science was telling for her. I could see her tense up slightly more with each passing second. It's okay, Ali. You must not be thirsty. Why not take a seat and rest for a while? I needed to check on something real quick. She said this before quickly scurrying into a door in the corner of the room, which I can only assume led into the kitchen. I took a moment to observe the room a bit closer before sitting down, my gaze landing on the spiral staircase in the corner of the room. Vines of strawberries wrapped themselves gently around the hand railing, ripe and fresh as all of the strawberries around. I looked up curiously to see where the stairs may lead. In the corner of my eye, I could spot what seemed to be a bed. It's a bit odd. Okay. Are you sure you don't want anything, Ali? Anything at all? The potential of her poisoning, drugging, or even doing even worse to the drink greatly outweighed my thirst. Better safe than sorry. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, just let me know if you change your mind, alright? I'm always here if you need anything, and I truly do mean anything at all. She smiled at me. Her voice sounded genuinely concerned. It was immediately strange to feel someone so worried about me. I wasn't used to the feeling. I wasn't sure if I trusted it. Our conversation slowly melted into silence. I should probably think of something to say. Let's interrogate her. So, what exactly do you live out here all on your own? One thing led to another, and an opportunity came up I can't refuse. To feel the loneliness through her words alone, it was pitiful. She didn't exactly answer my question fully, though. I was itching to know more. Truthfully, I don't like being by myself at all. It gets really quiet out here. What opportunity? Why, my bakery, of course. What else would it be? That's another thing I've been curious about. Just why exactly did you choose to build a bakery here? It doesn't seem like it attracts many people, especially with all the rumors about the forest. Poor decision if you ask me. The questions came spilling out of my mouth, along with my internal thoughts. Every time I had hoped to clear up some suspicion, I was always brought into more questions. This time I wanted answers. You do know about the legends of these forests, correct? It would be shocking if you didn't know. What legends? I don't know what you're talking about. Either you're a liar or you're just incredibly stupid. That's mean. I didn't believe Strawberry for a second. How could she not know the rumors? Anyone who lives anywhere near these woods hears about them, even in passing jokes. Especially shocking for a self-proclaimed witch to not know about the urban legend about the witch who lived deep in the woods. Surely someone must have told her, right? I guess I will be the last one that wants to. There are many stories surrounding this forest, too many to count. However, there are 2 rumors I think you should know, if you really insist on being ignorant. Strawberry sat there silently as I continued to tell her about the urban legends. The first one is that about a supposed witch that lives in the depths of these forests. Legend states that she has the power to bring anyone's deepest desires into reality. The witch's eyes lit up for a second at the mention of that story, so it was familiar to her. The second one says that anyone who becomes lost within these woods is destined to die. Wow, that's just silly. I've gotten lost in these woods plenty of times, and I'm okay. You also got lost, and here you are, still standing. Well, of course, I don't believe in that one. However, a lot of people do. It just seems suspicious that you haven't heard it, but you chose to build a bakery here? I really haven't heard of that, but the first one, I think that might be about me. Although I'm not exactly good at granting wishes yet, I'm still learning. So it was her after all. I thought she might be. Conversation got awkwardly quiet once more. Say, Allie, I may not be very skilled at it yet, but I can still grant your wishes. Your deepest desires within reason could come true. I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is it that your heart most desires? I stood up from my seat almost immediately. I sincerely hope you're not trying to win me over. I've seen your past charade here. Huh? I don't understand. Please, your smile is so fake. You can see it from a mile away. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but whatever it is, it's not working on me. No, there must be some sort of misunderstanding. This was ridiculous. I don't even know why I bothered wasting my time here. Allie, please, I don't mean any harm. I even asked to grant you a wish. I don't understand. Why would I ever trust someone as useless as you to grant my wish? You seem pathetic. It seemed a pathetic excuse as a wish, and you're the first one I've seen. That's just really mean. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if you were lying about being a witch to get something out of someone. You look like the type of person who only uses others for her own benefit. Why did you even try? It's sad at this point. Strawberry, I hate liars and deceivers. Strawberry stood there shocked. No worse from the wish to defend herself, That's what I thought. You're nothing but a liar. Allie, excuse me for a moment. I need to check on something. She ran out quickly to the kitchen once more, running from your problems. She should just own up to it. She was just so frustrating. That's so rude. Why are we so mean to her? Let's save it. We should... wait. She wasn't worth going after. I needed peace and quiet for a while. Anyways, slowly, I sat back down in the strawberry-themed chair. The moment turned out to be quite a long time. Approximately 20 minutes have come and gone, and still no sign of Strawberry. Exhausted, I didn't realize how exhausted I truly was until this moment. Who knew that a chair that would normally be mildly uncomfortable could be so inviting? I suppose resting my eyes until she comes back wouldn't hurt anyone. The slightest loud noise and I bowled out of here. I knew to still be on guard, but I needed the rest desperately. You don't trust her, but you decide to take a rest here. My computer isn't that bright. A few squeaks slowly woke me up from my sleep. I opened my eyes to a truly peculiar sight. What the? Was I dreaming? Very small creatures were nudging forward a delectable-looking cake closer to me. They were like small bunnies, but also strawberries? How odd. Maybe that girl wasn't lying about being a strawberry witch at least. I tried to reach out for the creatures, but they timidly took a few steps back, seeing me move even slightly. I retracted my hand and drew my attention to the cake in the center, topped with delicious strawberries and excellent frosting. It was apparent this was one of the strawberries' cakes. Perhaps these creatures took pity on me for having waited so long for the witch? Why are we acting all high and mighty? I don't want their pity, however, the growling sounds my stomach's made were catching my attention. I must have been asleep for longer than I thought. I was already hungry. Fine. I sighed and took a slice of the cake the little strawberry bunnies had prepared for me. No hesitation, I took a bite. Chewing the dessert in my mouth, I noticed something fell off. Texture, the consistency, it didn't taste like cake at all. What the hell was this? Observing the inside of the cake, it should have been the first thing I did. God, how could I be so careless? Looking closer at what I was eating shook me to my core. This looked like grinded up meat with frosting on top. I had to hold back the violent urge to vomit all over the table, all over the small creatures too. I had my fair share of steak, pork, and whatnot. However, this tasted like nothing of those things. Immediately freaked out, I spit out what was left of the cake onto my plate. Strawberry bunnies looked up at me all at once. I had to get out of here right now. I bolted for the door before another thought crossed my mind. Was this Strawberry's doing? Did my words really bring her to feed me? Whatever the hell was that? Oh, yeah. Why would you insult her like that? That's so mean. The taste still lingered on my mouth. Oh, how badly I wanted to take sandpaper to it and nub it down to nothingness. I much preferred that to horrible, horrible taste. I ran throughout the forest once more, just trying to get as far away from that bakery as possible. Thinking about what could have been made me feel sick. Hunched over, I clutched my stomach desperately. Before I knew it, I was throwing up all over the dirt floor. God damn it, I felt so weak. Every inch of my insides felt like they were imploding. Well, at least I made it out of there before she could do something horrible to me. I think it was finally time for me to do what I was meant to do in this forest in the first place. Ending 3 out of 5, Cannibal Cake. Oh man. Honestly, I would say we deserve that. Because there's no need to insult her like that. We were just being, like, bullying her. Alright, let's follow her. As if I let her get away that easily. Who knows what she could be plotting. I got off from my seat quietly and followed her into the kitchen, making sure not to draw attention to myself. The witch was running frantically from one drawer to another, investigating each cupboard with a certain sense of desperation. I knelt down beside the counter to avoid getting caught. What was she looking for? No, God, where is it? Where is it? Her voice rang throughout the room, shaken and broken. She sounded like she was crying. Her back was turned to me as she dug through one of the drawers, suddenly said Strawberry grasp. I took this moment to sneak closer to her while she turned away from me. She was holding some sort of paper that was ripped out of a notebook. Reading only the first few sentences, I could tell what kind of note this was. From what I could see, it began with, "My dear straw bunnies, I'm so sincerely sorry for you to find me in such a way. I never wanted it to come to this, but I just can't handle any more of this torture. Please forgive me." Oh. When I die, I want my body to be useful to you all. Please consume my corpse in whatever way you will find most delicious, perhaps a sweet cake? I stopped reading after that part. What the hell is wrong with this woman? Have I really pushed her that far that she would resort to this? Now clearly she was already unstable if she had that note pre-prepared. She turned around much quicker than I thought she would. Caught both of us off guard seeing each other. What are you doing here? Shaking a bit, Strawberry held her note behind her back. It was a little too late to hide that. What are you doing? I didn't answer her previous question. Frankly, I was a little shocked at such a turn of events. No, my Strawberry seemed to me like this is bad enough. She was mumbling to herself now. Neither of us had answers to each other's questions. Why are you still here? I know why you're still here. I know why everyone really comes into this forest. Just leave already. Get it over with somewhere. I can't see. I'm so tired of this. Rumbles turned into loud, incoherent sobs. It was hard figuring out what exactly she meant. Taking a step back, I tried to process what she was saying. The real reason I came into this forest. I tried to help you. I tried to help everyone. But I can't do it anymore. Nothing I do ever works. Nobody ever stays. More tears fell down her face as she backed herself against all the drawers. Every time she tried to wipe a tear away, another would replace it seconds later. I'd never seen someone shake this much. Until suddenly the tears finally stopped. I was frozen in place. She looked off to the side with a dead expression. But hey, you said it yourself, Allie. I'm a pathetic excuse for a witch. Strawberry laughed and then suddenly smiled creeping up on her face. I can at least fulfill my purpose one more time. I know what your heart truly desires, Allie. I didn't understand what she was saying until I realized that she had grabbed a knife from top of the drawers. My heartbeat was skyrocketing. I quickly turned out to run out of the kitchen. You're going to be delicious. Strawberry called out, quickly plunging the knife into my back before I could make my escape. I could feel the blood pooling out of me as I screamed in pain. What hurt even more was the second and third stab she made immediately afterwards. I fell to the floor, feeling myself giving in to all the pain, slowly lost consciousness. What a glorious cake. Shame more people won't be able to enjoy it, Don't worry, Allie. I'll join you soon. Ha ha ha. Ending 2 out of 5, breakdown. Yeah, she completely broke. We were so mean to her. That was really mean. Alright, and I got all the endings, so that is the end of Berrywitched. It was very interesting. Overall, I think it was pretty sad, all the other endings. There was only one good ending. There's really no other good ending to it. I mean, even if we did try to escape, we would be stuck in a loop, like forever. Since this forest, it was a pocket dimension of its own, basically. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye!